friend. Welcome to 10 Bestest, where we sift through the noise so you don't have to. I'm Karen McFarland-Holman.
And I'm Brian Hart.
Today, I'm going to share about a 105-year-old track star.
And I'm going to share a surprisingly fascinating website about marine traffic. Let's get to it.
My cool sheet is an article. Oh, I love this article. In episode 211, I talked about the amazing and the inspirational ultra runner Courtney Dauwalter, who is very well known in runner circles. Today, I'm going to tell you about a runner who's also well known, but in different running circles, and actually probably more famous than Courtney because of her ongoing coverage in regular media. I'm telling you about the incredible runner Julia Hurricane Hawkins. Julia just became the first female track and field athlete in the 105 plus age bracket to clock a time in the 100-meter dash. She made this achievement at the 2021 Louisiana Senior Games, which took place recently at a university track complex in Hammond, Louisiana. Hawkins crossed the finish line in 1 minute, 2 seconds, and 95 fractions of a second, which is amazing. But unfortunately, this was a slightly slower time than she had hoped for. She'd wanted to run it in less than a minute, with good reason. Julia's, or should I say Hurricane's, goal to finish under a minute was great, but she qualified to participate in the National Senior Games. She's still not sure if she's going to do it, but she is thinking about it. This isn't anything new for Hurricane. She has a long history of competing in the National Senior Games, starting with cycling, beginning at the age of 80. She has won several gold medals in 4 national competitions, and eventually she stopped the cycling, but not for health reasons. Rather, she lost interest in competing in the cycling. She was saying, there wasn't anyone left in my age bracket to compete with. So when she turned 100, it inspired her to take up running and set a record in the 100-meter race. Along with setting goals for breaking records, she sets her own goals for herself, and she has this lovely quote: "I love to run and I love being an inspiration to others. I want to keep running as long as I can. And my message to others is that you have to stay active if you want to be healthy and happy as you age." So check out this article. A 105-year-old runner created a new age bracket for the 100-meter race.
Oh my gosh, she sounds so cool.
Yes.
Go Hurricane.
Yes, exactly. And
Oh my
I do have a fun fact with this.
Yeah?
She's the grandmother of a coworker of mine.
Whoa.
Cooper Battle is another chemistry professor at Willamette University.
That is
and
so
it's
cool.
his grandma.
Oh my gosh.
And that's how I found out about it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, what a find.
I know.
Because she sounds amazing. And it was such an inspiration. You know, I've been battling injuries myself in the last few years, and I haven't run like I used to. And it's, you know, you get out of that mode, or you get, you know, down on yourself, and you're like, And I still bike to work every day, and I do other things, but I really want to be running, and I'm like, maybe I'm just not going to be a runner anymore. But then I listen to this, and I'm like, no, I can still do it. I just need to take a little care of my body, check a few things out, and then get back on there and do it, because it does bring me so much joy, and it's so much fun and such good exercise.
And so satisfying.
That's so cool. Yeah. So thank you, Hurricane. You have inspired me to keep going. I love this so much. Oh, so cool. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm going to be talking about a website, and this website is called Marine Traffic. This is a website that I never thought I would be interested in, but it was on one of my favorite newsletters, Recommendo, and it shared this, and I checked it out on a fluke, and I was instantly mesmerized. So Marine Traffic is the world's leading provider of ship tracking and maritime intelligence. They are dedicated to making actionable information easy and accessible. They monitor vessel movements as the core of what they do. They're building a base of data gathered from a network of coastal AIS receiving stations supplemented by satellite receivers. They apply algorithms and integrate complementary data sources to provide the shipping, trade, logistics, industries, and actionable insights into shipping activity. So This has been, there have been some shipping problems lately. Of course, there was the boat that got stuck in the Suez Canal. If you didn't know about that, it was a big mess. Also, COVID implications on shipping goods around the world had a big impact. So we're not getting packages. And so I have been a little more interested in shipping and just where we get our things from where. So this website is this map of the world and all these little tiny boat icons of different colors just everywhere. Like, it is mind-blowing how many ships or how many vessels are in the water right now. Shipping vessels, cargo vessels. And when you click on each one, you get more information of what they are. And even sometimes you even get a picture of what the vessel looks like the name of it and what it looks like. It is so cool. So I just love like clicking on all of these and watching them all over. Like I said, on the American coast, on the Pacific coast where we're at, on the East Coast, near China, in the canals, in the Suez Canal, in the Panama Canal, and the bottleneck that's happening in there. It's just something, like I said, I never thought I'd like it, but I love it. It's marine traffic.
I'm gonna love this. So do you remember my cool sheet when I talked about airplane? It was similar, but with
yes, I do
airlines.
now that you've said that, yeah.
And I enjoy that one, but this one, I think this one gives more information. Like clicking on and seeing what the boat, like how big the boat is, what type it is,
what kind of, and then because I don't even know classifications of shipping vessels and things like that. Like so it's interesting because for me, unknown. You know, like the flight patterns is interesting because I've been on a plane and I like that. So I want to know more about it. Where this is the opposite. I know nothing about shipping cargo vessels, but I want to know more about it. So, and I didn't even know that I wanted to know more about it until I found this website.
Right.
So,
well, and it sounds surprising. I need to check it out. It sounds surprising, like just how many there are.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's mind blowing. And then it really hits home of like, wow, this is how all this stuff gets to us.
Yes.
This is why there's problems. This is why there's a bottleneck here because look at that map right now. Isn't it interesting that this place doesn't have a lot of action and this does? And why would that be? Is it weather? Is it a storm? Is it something else? Like, it's just, it's so fascinating.
Yeah. That's great. Okay, so if you want to check out any of these links, any of these cool sheets we're talking about, you can go to 10bestest.com/countdown. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining us, friend. I'm Karen McFarland-Holman.
And I'm Brian Hart.
Let us know in the comments, do you plan on staying active past age 100?
And let us know, how often do you think about how all this stuff gets to us?
If you're enjoying the show, please give us a like and share it with a friend.
Stay tuned tomorrow for another great show.
And don't forget to stay curious.